7th. Know what I'm saying? I'll be back in just a little bit, folks. Here I go. Here I go. Go. Here I go. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, your host for the evening, Revolution. All right, hey everybody. Oh, what a day. What a fucking day. What a week. God damn. Oh, Revolution, building himself back up. Phoenix rise from the ashes. Tyson Fury, baby. Oi. So what's going on, nobody? How we doing today, nobody? Nobody here watching, unless you're watching later after I post this, because hopefully I can keep this up. Keep this up meaning, leave this up on YouTube, even though I don't know if that song I played was copyrighted or not. We gonna rock with it though. So, big fucking fat ass Jarrell Miller fails a fucking drug test. Again, I never liked Miller. Never ever liked him. Big fucking fat piece of shit. Man, I could just tell by watching his style, man. He's a big time volume puncher, but like his power, like I don't see his power. He's not a fucking monstrous puncher. And it looks like he's throwing a lot of arm punches to me, you know? I don't know shit about boxing. Come on, guys, come hang out with me, please. So boring and pathetic. We ain't got no viewers. But we don't make it work. We don't make it happen, Captain. Everybody hit the bell icon. Everybody hit a like. Drop the kid a super chat. Manja manj. And keep the BDA gravy tray rolling by hitting up the kid. And give me the money. What am I going to talk about today? I don't know. See, how I do these streams is like I get like really bored and I don't really even have anything in mind. Oh, the stream already started. Let me get rid of the comment. I ain't got nothing in mind. I just get bored and antsy. And I'm like, I could really, I'd like to socialize maybe right now and, nobody around. So I come here to talk to you guys and nobody's around. What a fucking sad existence. Grim and dark. Yeah, in my apartment, man, the fucking lighting in my apartment is all fucked up. Like, I need them to come replace some shit. It's like dark. It's always dark in here now all week. Like, I don't have lights. I have like my lamps. Like, I have lamps and shit that they're mine and they work. But the lights on the ceiling, I got fluorescent lights on the ceiling. And they don't work, and it's very dark in here, and it's raining where it is now. Well, raining where I am now. And just ain't got shit to do. Hear me yawning and sighing into the mic. That's fucking wonderful listening. That's some great radio. Made eggs today. Eggs and corned beef hash and an English muffin. My eggs came out all fucked up. I get so upset, man. Eggs, I'm at war with eggs all the time. Because I don't have a nonstick pan. That's what it is. I'm working with regular stainless steel. I don't have nonstick. So I gotta be really mindful of how I cook my eggs in a pan. It takes a little extra time for me. Unless if you're fortunate. Hey, I got a viewer. Welcome. Talking about the breakfast I made today. It got all fucked up. My eggs came out like shit. What a way to ruin your day, right? You just see eggs come out shitty. And they looked all right. At first I started like going in and I just see all that clear white membrane that's like not cooked. And I'm like, just fucking threw my eggs out and ate the corned beef hash. Yep. So viewer, identify yourself, viewer, if you're viewing. And we'll talk about big fucking fat ass Miller. Big fucking fat ass baby Miller. You know what? I'm going to pull up a news article here, and we're going to read about it. All right, you ready? It says here, this is by The Athletic now. Big baby Jarrell Miller is so fat he can't reach his back pocket. And, all right, boxing scene. I'm reading boxing scene. Big baby Miller is so fat, if he gets his shoe shined, he'd have to take his word. If she got her shoes. Have to take his. Oh my God, that's such a poorly worded one. That was a typo in that article. So we're going to go to the next one. And this is by Bad Left Hook. Big baby Miller is so fat, a picture of him would fall off the wall. And Big baby Miller is so fat that he gets group insurance. Oh my Lord. I got another one here from Bloody Elbow, bloodyelbow.com. Here's an article. It says Big baby Jarrell Miller is so fat he eats wheat thicks. Oh my God. Tommy Temper. Yeah, you missed a song. I played June 27th with DJ Screw. It's all good. I don't care. Big baby Jarrell Miller is so fat, his cereal bowl comes with a lifeguard. These are so bad, some of them are. The hell? Oh my God, Siri just went off. Siri heard me talking about cereal, and she just went off. You hear that beep? That's my girl Siri. Big baby Jarrell Miller is so fat he fell in love and broke it. Oh. Big baby Jarrell Miller is so fat his belly button has an echo. Michael Montero on Twitter reporting, Big baby Miller is so fat, whenever he goes to the beach, the tide comes in. Oh, right. No, for real though, folks. For real. Tommy Temper, help me out, man. Tommy Temper, you may be the only one here. But help me out, bro. Because Revolution's been lonely. Revolution's been hurting. Siri knows that there's some kind of, maybe not PED use, but there's going to be some kind of use going on. And she's ready to, check in on the kid. I got Siri trained to, if I fall asleep on my back, she'll flip me over. I might fall asleep on my back tonight. Man. What a wacky weekend. What happened to BDA? Where are they? They haven't been around all week. I feel weird. I miss my boys. I'm trying to, get on and talk to some of my boys, and everybody's gone. It's just me. So, I'm trying to provide the boxing content in lieu of BDA. They've been gone for a whole week. No second renaissance, no nothing. The Boxing Librarian just put a comment up on YouTube that I read. It said, Big baby Miller is so fat that he was born with a silver shovel in his mouth. Oh, goodness. But for real, folks, I'm not having a good week. I know. This is just a twist. On my own streams, I do a lot of complaining and whining. But that's why we tell the jokes, too, of Big baby Miller so fat. When he takes a shower, his feet don't get wet. All right, whatever. All right, they can't all be jams, folks. All right. That's an old website, man. This is a 1997 website, so they still make fun of fucking fat people and shit. Fucking bless you. Ugh. So I will be honest with you, folks. I'm not gonna. I wasn't gonna say anything, but I don't have any material really to talk about, so I guess I'll just talk about this. I was gonna kind of keep it a secret, but nobody watches this shit, so it's not a secret. I met Chad Dawson recently, right? But that's not the secret. Why would I meet Chad Dawson? Where would I meet Chad Dawson? Because me and him live in the same area, right? We're from the same state, same city, and I met him at a gym. So why would I meet Chad Dawson at a gym? You guys putting the numbers together here, 2 and 2 together? See what I'm doing? Figure it out. But yeah, man, I started training. I started training to box again. It's been a long time. I tried it out a while ago. I've done martial arts. I have my black belt. Got my black belt, but I haven't really done boxing too much. And I want to learn. I want to train, and I want to have an amateur fight or something. Maybe a pro fight. Who the fuck knows? But I want to have a fight, man. Yeah, because I need to focus my energy on something. And I got a lot of fucking negative energy in my life, dude. I got a lot of negative energy. Like if you came to my apartment right now and walked around, you would see there's a lot of splinters and slivers and broken wood on the carpet of my apartment right now. Because I just go sick sometimes, man. I took a fucking baseball bat last night and started smashing my furniture in my apartment. Because I just fucking start going sick, you know? I get upset at shit. So I got a dresser right now with no drawers in it because I got nowhere to put my clothes. I fucking smashed my dresser to bits. And I don't have a vacuum cleaner, so I gotta do something about these slivers in the floor. But yeah, that's why I'm boxing or trying to do this, because I have so much bad energy that has to get focused on something, and I'm gonna you know what? Somebody's gonna get hurt. Something bad could happen with the way I feel. And at the very least, like, it's causing a detriment to myself because my belongings, man. I get pissed off about shit, and I'm not very confrontational with people. Like, I'm not the type to be like, fuck the world. I'm going to go get in a fight at the bar, or I'm going to go provoke somebody. Like, I kind of implode, man. I go home and I'll freak out and I'll just smash my shit. That fucking Limp Bizkit song, man, break stuff. That old meme, fucking punching drywall and shit. Man, I do that shit, I ain't ashamed. I'll admit it. I got issues. I punch drywall. But I can't punch a drywall here because I don't own it, I'm renting, so I'll be fucked. So I smash things. So yeah, hopefully, like, I got to rake up a little bit of money, but I could be training, doing boxing like twice a week. And that'll hopefully help me out with this. And maybe we'll start considering these streams like a diary. Maybe I'll start doing like a little video diary week to week. Yeah, day to day or whatever. Because I'll be straight up, man. Everybody on BDA, everybody's been in a fight. From Stu to Johnny to Recognize. Everybody been in fights. Mark probably. What am I saying? Probably. He's a gypsy. But I ain't never been in a real fight, man. I've been in a couple like altercations, like I've been around where like a fight has been going on, and like I've I've pulled people apart. You know what I mean? I've had that. I've done pull aparts. Like I see people at a show fighting. Two people I know, they're like fighting in a mosh pit or something, and people got to separate them. A lot of mosh pit shit is because I was in the music for a long time, so it's like the closest shit to fighting I've been in. I've been knocked out in a mosh pit. The most hurtful thing I ever did to somebody physically, the most like deliberately like I ever hurt somebody was I kicked somebody in the ribs once. They were fighting with my friend. We were at a show in Brooklyn, and we're not from Connecticut or anything. And there's a mosh pit going on, and this fucking guy starts fucking with my friend, and my friend's like, fuck you. And they start like, the dude threw a beer at my friend. That's how it all started. So like me, him, like everybody, we all felt the beer hit us. So we turned, we're like, what the fuck? And then we see the guy come in and like he starts grappling my boy. My boy's big. So he had the upper hand, and he's kind of doing the Lennox Lewis, push your head down. And I see that they're locked up, and there's just that little split second. I'm like, hey, look, hey, my fucking friend is fighting right now. I had steel-toe boots on. I hauled off, and I fucking football punted the dude right in the ribs. And then they came and ripped him away. I didn't drop him or anything, but that's the most damage I ever did to anybody. That's the one time actually, or aside from bitches that wanted me to hit them. But actual fighting, no. So I need to, as a dude, I need to cross over right now, and I need to do something, right? Because I'm on a warpath, and the warpath ends up fucking myself over. So I got to get a warpath going against a willing participant, a willing stranger. Say, all right, fucking gloves is on, let's go. And I've considered, not considered like, actually wanting to pursue, but I've considered like boxing before and thinking or entertaining the idea, humoring the idea. That's how I should say. Just kind of sitting around wondering, oh, could I ever do that shit? Would I be able to? And every time I think about doing it, the thing that holds me back is getting hit, and I'm afraid of getting punched in the face. I'm nervous of what would happen. I'm nervous. Is it going to hurt? What if I get punched in the liver and it hurts? Like, that's what keeps me from committing, or not committing, but like that's what lets me know in my mind I wouldn't be able to do it. Right. And that's how I live my life. Like, no, I could never do that. I don't want to get hit in the face. But lately, man, I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, if I get hit in the face, so be it. Like, I just want to hit somebody else in the face. And like, I'll pay the price. I'll take two to give one if I gotta, I feel like. But I can't keep focusing the fucking negative energy on myself and in my private life. I gotta have a constructive thing for it. What do you think, Tommy Temper? Are you still here? Who's here? Somebody's watching. One person watching. Tough, man. Tough shit, man. It's got me. I'm just sitting here thinking about drinking, man. Thinking about pouring some drinks. Kind of losing it a bit, man. Do we got two watching? One watching? Whatever it is. Somebody hop on with me, man. I put the link in there. Somebody hop on. Hop on with me, y'all. Let's chill. Yeah. Boring fucking stream. Big baby Jarrell Miller is so fucking fat that he's got a job at IHOP wiping pancakes on his. No, I always fuck that joke up. Yay, Durden, what up? Hey, Durden. What up, bro? Yeah, I'm gonna end up deleting this stream too. So if people don't fucking come in, then they won't hear the stories. Yeah, I can't grow my channel because all my streams suck. On a real, man, sitting here looking at these fucking bars, man. I'm not talking rap bars, man. I got other kind of bars. I got fucking 2 bars here I'm looking at right now. Click, click, click. Drop the kid a super chat. Hit the like. Let's go. We got 1 viewer and no fucking likes. Come on. Sucks, dude. Got a friend I'm supposed to hang out with, but they ain't hitting me back. Otherwise, I'd be fucking hanging out with them and complaining. Instead, YouTube has to suffer. Sorry, boys. So yeah, I met Chad Dawson because I went to a boxing gym. I want to train to box. I want to have a fight. I want to have a fight for a couple of reasons. One, because I want to get over my fucking anxiety of getting punched in the face if it ever happens. And 2, I want to punch somebody in their fucking mouth. Hey, Dirk.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, hanging
I
in there,
was
bro.
listening to some of what you're saying, and that's kind of a good idea, man. I've been thinking about trying to get into actual like boxing, like organized boxing,
Yeah.
just to get back into some, you know.
Mm.
Because I used to do it in my 20s, and I've been almost halfway through my 30s, and I haven't done no sports, dude. So
Yeah.
I'm kind of getting out of shape.
Yeah, I've been getting in shape. I've been going the opposite. But now it's like it's more of a mental thing for me. I gotta just do something to focus some energy I got right now. It's fucking with me. Yeah, and I want to hurt people, bro. That's
Oh damn, you're angry?
I'm just mad. Yeah, I'm mad at the world and shit. So
I got it.
yeah, you know. So in the way I fucking express my anger, it comes out on myself. So like I'm thinking like, why the fuck do I have to fucking punish myself over shit? Like if I'm angry, fuck them. Like I'm gonna hurt somebody else. And like if I do it, like I know a lot of people that have fights, like not even just on a BDA panel. I got some friends that were like wild, right? And me and them talk because I never really been in like a fucking actual fight. And they have been, and they're like, man, when you really knock someone out or you really like you hurt somebody, like it changes you. You know, you feel fucking bad. You feel there's just something, right? And I don't know. I feel like
you
I got
should feel that way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people are weird, like they don't feel no, but yeah.
But you know, like, cause I don't know. I guess I want to feel that, and it might put some shit into perspective for me. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I never like hurting people. So like the only times I ever got in fights was when someone attacked me, and I just was defending myself. But usually, like, I've never been the type to like, hey man, I'm gonna start a fight or start some shit. Anytime, usually I would try to de-escalate shit. There's been times where people like thought I was being a coward or I backed down because I just didn't want to escalate the situation because there was no reason to. Sometimes, you know.
Yeah, 100%, dude. It's not worth fucking your manliness and your pride and all that shit to like get in a fight over nothing. Like, for real, if you can de-escalate it, you de-escalate it. That's like the actual mentality. That's like the mature mentality to have about it. If you actually know shit about fighting and you respect fighting and like, you know, what you could do to someone, you know, you would it's just like you can take the example, make it like owning a gun, you know? If you could carry a pistol every day and never fucking pull it, you know, but the asshole that you don't got no respect for it, he's just, you know, he starts flashing it around. He goes to parties, you say something to him, he flashes it. Oh, I got the fucking heater on me and shit, you know? They don't have any real respect for what they're carrying. Yeah,
it's supposed to be like a deterrent from like threats. Like it's not something you're supposed to like use to intimidate people. It's just to keep threats away. Same with martial arts and stuff like that. Like you're like karate and all that. Like you were kind of taught like to use it as a last resort kind of a thing. You're not supposed to like use it to pick fights on people.
Yeah, I mean when I was going to karate, they even said like, okay, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Somebody gets you in an alleyway and they pull a knife on you and they're like, all right, give me your wallet. What do you do in that situation? You give them your wallet. You know, like you're not going to do oh, I'm going to do a flip and grab your wrist and like, no, fuck it. Like, don't even worry about trying to fight someone with a knife. Just give up your shit, dude. Like, live to fight another day. Like,
Yeah, unless you're super confident in your shit or something, then I don't know, man. But yeah, that would be a judgment call. Like you have to know like what you're capable of. Like you're like a military trained, like maybe you were in the Marines or you were fucking Navy SEALs or something like that. Then you probably feel confident
true.
to defend yourself. But like the average person probably can't, you know.
Yeah, I see what you're getting at. Yes, so it would make sense at least like a karate instructor to tell his students like, all right, hey guys, look, don't even.
Right, he doesn't want that to fall on him because one of the students died thinking they could fight a robber or something.
You know it.
Because then he probably wouldn't be able to. It probably affect his ability to do his job. Like he might feel like he can't train kids, or it would always be on his shoulders. Like it's his fault. Maybe sometimes coaches feel that way if they give their kids too much confidence and they get hurt out in the street.
Yeah.
Boxing gyms, they got to do that though. Boxing gyms tend to not do that, especially the ones where I was from. They were kind of like, they were pretty much teaching like bad kids how to fight and become worse, really. Because a lot of them wouldn't like take the boxing thing like a career. They were using it to like get better at fighting, and then they would actually go fight each other, like, out in the street and use that shit.
I see.
Oxnard's notorious for that. Like everybody boxes like when they get in street fights. Like they're not really martial artist dudes, but everyone just throws hands. But a lot of them will pull out weapons too. So there's that stuff.
Yeah, that's the shit I'm trying to. Obviously, I'm not trying to get into that because I ain't from the streets. Like I don't live that life. But yeah,
I don't live that life no more either, man. Like if you can, you get out of there.
Yeah, exactly. But you know what sold me on this dude? That cause I went to this gym. I got set up with this trainer. I had a little free session for an hour or whatever. But we start going through everything, and he's like showing me like some stances and shit. And I'm like, okay, it sounds pretty technically sound. Like I like what he's showing me. But then like he had me start hitting the bag a little bit, and then he gets up close to me, right? He's like, all right, put your gloves up by your face, right? And he gets right in my face. He's like, all right, right now. Whatever the fuck is, making you miserable in your life right now, whatever's stressing you, like now you're going to let it out. And like, he didn't even know I was like pissed off at anything. Right. But he just like Teddy Atlas, dude. He starts giving me this Teddy Atlas kind of fucking motivational, like focus your energy shit. And I'm like, it just started clicking. I'm like, this is exactly what the fuck I'm looking for, man. I need someone who's going to talk to me like and get in my headspace, like, that's kind of what I'm looking for. Like I got a lot of energy. I just need someone to help me guide it. I feel like.
Yeah. That's probably good for you, man. You probably should get it into the amateur boxing match or something if you can. It's kind of tough right now. That was my goal for this year to actually get in there, but COVID happened, so
yeah.
I don't know when they're going to open things back up. But
now with amateur, do you need a license to be amateur?
Yeah, like you have to sign up. You have to like. Pass a physical or something.
Okay.
And it's like $90 or something. It's for a whole year. I think a year's registration's like $90.
Get your shit renewed every year. Okay. I feel it. So yeah, I'm giving myself a span of 2 years because I'm going from basically nothing. Like I got past experience, but I'm kind of discounting that and just saying, all right, starting from zero, give myself 2 years to have a fight. I think that's a good time frame.
Yeah, I mean, you might find some people, sparring partners that are on your level or something, and that would be almost like the same thing. It's like a halfway competition. You're not really going all out, but you might get some experience from that before you get in a real like an actual sanctioned kind of thing.
Yeah, the judges and shit. I got you. Yeah, and dude, oh my god. Speaking to, I mentioned I'd met Chad Dawson. And I also mentioned I've been losing some weight recently. I've been working out a lot. I lost 30 pounds, right? I'm all proud of myself. I was like at my highest, like a little over 200. Now I'm 170. I just hit super middleweight yesterday, right? But like it fluctuates. But yesterday I hit 168, right? But just prior, I would have been in the same weight class as Chad Dawson when he was champ, dude. And when I met him, I was like, oh, fuck, I got to lose about another 30, 40 pounds. I feel like he's huge compared to me. I'm like, me and him would fight right now. I'm like, this is psychotic. I got to get down to like Josh Taylor size. I got to get to 140.
Yeah. I know how you feel, man. But that's why they all cut weight like crazy. It
Yeah,
does give you an advantage, man.
yeah, put shit in
Like me,
perspective.
I'd be at light heavyweight. Like if I didn't try to cut weight, that's where I would just naturally be at.
Yeah,
But I
so
could
like,
probably cut weight to be at a super middleweight or something.
all right, yeah, I think I got another. Because let's see, I was really out of shape. Like I mentioned, I was up at 200, so I'm trimming down. I just hit super middleweight, so yeah, I think I'm probably a little bit smaller than you, but we're about the same size. We'll see.
I'd say I'm like similar to like a Dimitri Bivol or something like that. Like kind
All
of
right.
lean but kind of heavy.
See, but like when I would, that's the thing. I would look at when I look at people on tape, like, and then I see them in person, like it's fucked up. Like I even went and watched some of the Dawson's fights afterward, and it's just like you can't really tell in the ring until you're next to him. It's weird.
Yeah, sometimes athletes are smaller than what you thought they were. Like football
Yeah,
players and shit like that. Like I've
yeah, you're
stood
right.
next to him, I'm like, holy shit, I'm taller than you. Like I thought you were like way bigger. Or just because the padding's on, they look bigger, you know. And then they see them like in the street, and you're not like as they don't look as ripped and shit.
True.
Some of them are, dude, but I don't know. I've just couple football players or a couple pro athletes, hockey players, shit like that. If you see them in public, and they kind of like just look like normal people.
Yeah, hockey players with the skates too, especially because they got when you
Yeah,
skate
like
on
when
the
there's
ice, they got another 6 inches on them. Oh my God!
I've seen some UFC fighters are actually pretty big,
Uh-huh.
but like just walking around.
Yo, speaking of walking around, because I just said it, it just reminded me. Um, walking around with like what you call them, the skates on and being 6 inches taller. Did you see Chavez Jr. walking around with the heels on?
Oh, I did see that, dude. I was gonna try to upload that to my channel, just share it, but it's already a couple days old. But when I saw that, dude, I was like, oh shit, everyone needs to see this. Did
Dude,
you remember when I was on BDA? Did I not predict that he would be a transgender person by the end of 2020? Right? Did I not say that before I got kicked off the show? If I,
you know what? I don't. I think so. Either vaguely remember it or I'll take your word for it. I don't think you're
because I
lying.
used to call in because they didn't bring me on the panel.
That's
So I
right.
used to, you know how I used to call the show
Mhm.
and just throw in my 2 cents. But they were saying like, what's your predictions for 2020? I think this was like in December,
Mm.
and I was like, yeah, dude. I think Chavez Jr. is gonna be he's gonna be next like Caitlyn Jenner, dude.
Dude,
I
now I
think I
remember.
think he's
Now I
gonna.
remember. Yep, the time frame. Yep, it was right around
Dude,
then.
I'm telling you, I predict these things, man. A lot of people think I'm crazy. They think Stott Durden, he's crazy. But I'm telling you, man. Sometimes I hit the bullseye with my predictions, man. I can tell, dude. That guy's going kind of gay, man. He's going a little gay,
The blonde hair. Yeah, the blonde hair is.
bro. He's got selfies of him like taking pictures of his ass.
Oh my
Like,
God.
what the fuck? Who wants to see your ass, bro?
Yeah, no, not into
Yeah,
that.
he's. I don't know. His dad needs to have a talk with him. Something's going on there.
Oh Lord. Hey, maybe he's going for a women's championship. You know, maybe he's gonna cross over and go against Clarissa Shields versus Julia says
I know he's gonna protest discrimination if they don't let him, huh?
Julia
Transgender discrimination.
Julia Cristina Chavez.
There you go, man. By next year, dude. I think that's going.
Oh goodness, there's Clarissa Shields. That's gonna be beautiful. Hey, let's talk about other wacky news too. Weird news. Jarrell Miller failing another drug test. You heard that?
I heard that. I didn't catch the details, but I just saw the tweets. You know, everyone's talking about it.
Now, what do you say in this case? A lifetime ban, or he's gonna? I know he's already gonna fight again because it's boxing. But in this case, I mean, what would you do if you were in charge of things? Ban him or say fuck it, another year suspension and you can come back?
I don't know, man. Obviously, I would just say another year suspension, but it's kind of like the guy probably doesn't want to fight anybody or something. Because how do you let yourself get caught? You know.
Interesting. He's like a nice, like kind of a cop out. I see.
I
All
think
right.
he's trying. I think he realizes like his reputation is kind of like somewhat a mystery. but I think deep down he knows he's going to get exposed at the elite level of heavyweight boxing,
Yes.
and then like his career will be over. So I think he's trying to like stretch it out to, and then he's probably taking PDs because deep down he probably knows he's not going to hang. So
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Either way, it's a lose situation. You know, like he's either going to have to take PDs to fight, or he's going to get his ass kicked or something and look bad.
Yeah, he might be thinking too, like, if he gets in there without those PEDs, like, win or lose, whatever. He could be fighting a low-level guy, but it might be such a thing where his performance looks so different that people are like, oh, yeah, of course you were using PED. Because he was, like, such a huge volume guy. You know, for such a big boy, he threw a lot of punches. So that's kind of an indication he's got something, you know, a little extra gas in the tank there somehow. You know, without that, you know, what if he goes in there and now all of a sudden he's flat-footed? He's throwing, you know, just 1-2, 1-2, real slow. Oh, yeah, of course. Like, he was definitely on something. But when he failed for AJ, man, the fucking drugs he was on for AJ, man, with that, like, it was some, like, not even human shit. They were like, he's injecting, like, you know, fucking pig drugs into him.
He's taking, like, animal steroids or what?
Yeah, that's what it was. Yes, animal shit.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. You can kill yourself doing that. You can get like cancer, like using horse steroids and stuff.
Fucking psychopath.
They say that you can go insane, like using animal steroids too. Like you can go all crazy and shit.
Yeah, mad cow. You can get that mad cow disease.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't mess with that. I mean, if anything, I'd use like natural human hormones, but messing with animal hormones, that's just crazy.
Oh goodness. So yeah, he's out of the picture. I didn't even like, you know, people were really like sold by him too. A lot of people, oh, Big Baby Miller, he's gonna be the shit. Look at the volume. But a lot of his punches looked really like nothing on him. Very pillow fisted, I felt like.
Yeah, I was never really big prospect on the guy.
Yeah, for a heavyweight, at least, you know, pillow fisted.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't hit that hard for what he looks like.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I remember
he should be knocking people out, but he doesn't really have power or nothing.
Yeah, like he was. I think the fight against Johan Duhaupas, and like I was watching the Duhaupas fight, and like he's like clearly winning, but it's like, dude, you're not turning into the punches. They were like just straight fat arm punches, fat arm punches specifically, and he's just swinging and shoe shining him and just whack.
Yeah,
shitty watch.
Yeah, they try to build up fights and stuff. We know how they do it. They try to set that shit up to make extra money when the fight's not really that much of a competition. That's how they sell it. Got to sell the sizzle of the steak.
All sizzle, no steak. Yep, yo, I don't know why. Now I'm thinking other fucking fat fuckers. Big Baby. Now we're on a baby face Konaki.
Oh yeah, that guy looked bad, huh? He was supposed to win.
Forgot about that for a second. Now I'm happy again. That made me real happy to see Helenius win.
Yeah, me too, dude. I'm glad to see Helenius get back in there. Avenge his loss.
God damn.
There's a lot of decent, scrappy, little chubby heavyweights. There's another white dude that's little chubby, short. I think he's like Polish. He's from Philly, I think. I forget how to say his name.
Oh yeah, he's Polish.
I have to look him up.
Some fucking.
Yes, he has a weird name, yeah. But I think he gets robbed sometimes, dude, just because he's not a star. But that guy's actually pretty scrappy.
Wait a minute, it's like Joey DeVaco?
Yeah, something like that. Jojaco or DeVaco or something.
Yeah,
like that.
he fought. He sparred with AJ and apparently knocked him out before the.
I believe it. That dude's pretty good, man. He got robbed against Jennings. I think. I thought everyone laughed at me too, but I didn't think Jennings is that good, man. I think that guy's just all show. I don't know. What do you think of Jennings, dude? Do you think he's like elite level or no?
Brian Jennings? Nah.
I don't, dude. You know, I don't really know what's special about him. He just has a high guard, you know, and that's it. He's just a big dude with a high guard. Doesn't really do anything well.
Yeah, he's just like a middle of the road. Like the heavyweight division is I think out of all divisions, like you get elite and there's a big drop off from elite. Maybe maybe just in this time, this day and age.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think even since Vlad Klitschko, you had that. Which is
Like maybe five guys
perfect
tops.
example. Yeah, perfect example. Bryant Jennings take his first loss to Vlad, So
Oh yeah. Yeah, and he had pretty much no answer to why he lost. He's just kind of like, well, you'll know yourself when you get in the ring.
yeah.
I don't think he even knows why he lost. I don't know. He probably thought like, oh, I don't really know what that guy thinks, man. I just, when I think about Jennings, it's like, what is this guy's strategy? What does he want to do to win? Is he just there for the money? Like sometimes I think like Baby Miller and these guys, they know they're never going to be champions, but so they're just trying to like make some money before they get out of there. But they're good enough to like kind of be a name.
Mm.
They know they'll never be champs, though.
Oh, absolutely, and I wonder sometimes, because a lot of these boxers, for real, they're not like, they're athletes and they make a living doing being an athlete, but it's not like a football player, baseball player, hockey player, where there's kind of like a school. Like usually, a lot of these cats start in school, middle school, elementary, and they work their way up. And there's it's all programmed. It's like laid out for them nicely. And like if you just stick to it, you got a contract and you're making money. And it's like a stable thing. Whereas I see boxing, these guys come up from the streets and shit. These are like living check to check type guys.
They're like construction workers.
Exactly.
They don't know when their next job's going to be.
You're right. So
baseball is more like, it's like getting hired by a corporation. Like you're confirmed like 7 years. This is what you're going to do. You're going to play on these days. There's your schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I wonder what it's like to be a boxer and think about making a living. You're going to get paid. What, if you have 2 fights in a year, maybe 3. So you basically get 3 paychecks out of the year. How much fucking money do you have to make on those paychecks to make it worth it? It's just something I start thinking about the logistics of, wondering how it works out for these guys. But yeah, just like you said, a lot of them just looking to get some money. They're like independent contractors, just here to do the job in a way. A lot of them.
In some cases, you get those long-term contracts, like with somebody. I guess with Top Rank or something, but that's rare though. That's kind of rare.
You gotta be a superstar though.
Yeah, you're Devin Haney or Lomachenko to get that kind of contract, Even then, though, I think like it's not like, maybe they're still looking to make more money than that. You know what I mean? Because like they probably just get paid like a base fucking thing, and then like maybe they have like extras, like fucking bonuses from like pay-per-view or whatever else that ratings they bring in or something like that. Like maybe a percentage of the tickets or something added to their contract, But I think like just the contract alone probably is probably not enough. They probably want more money. I mean, Canelo, I don't know, what are they giving him? A lot?
Oh, yeah.
Like his own.
Easily. Canelo's making billions. No doubt. But then it's funny because you'll see Canelo fight a guy, and the guy who he's fighting is a fucking basically independent contractor,
Yeah.
Like, you think Rocky Fielding had a 3-fight deal going on? What was his shit going on at the moment? He just took the fight. All right, I'll take it.
They probably gave him enough to not like actually try to win, because it didn't seem like that guy was trying to beat him. Not that I think it probably could have been a way better fight if he wanted to, but I think he just was like willing to like just call it quits as soon as he got hurt or something.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, that body shot, like I think he could have got up or something, but I think he's just like, all right, this is a good moment to collect my money. Get out of here.
And they had a little Kodak moment too. Didn't he get up and went up to Canelo? All right, but hey, you got me.
Yeah.
Rubbing him on the head and shit.
Like people made jokes like he was going up to thank him for all the money he gave him.
Yeah. I wonder sometimes if a lot of these guys, just like you said, it's almost an unsaid thing where like you'll go into a fight and they're paying you so much, like you kind of know why you're there. They don't have to tell you to take a dive, but if you see that check and then it's like, okay, if I do what they are implying I do, I might get another one of these checks down the line, It's a very passive, unsaid kind of agreement. A lot of these, I think.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe it's like those things where they got backup plans. Like even if you beat their star, then you're on contract to like fight whoever they say after that and shit like that. And then they maybe try to use you to kind of rob you, like to another guy that you're trying to promote.
Yeah.
Unless they decide to just go with you, even though you were kind of like a prospect or something, or no, like just a B-level guy. Suddenly you become a star. But I don't know. I think sometimes they use those people like because eventually they're going to lose to somebody. Maybe it's a lucky win, you know.
Yeah.
And then like they know the next elite guy might actually beat them this time. So they like kind of like will maybe hype you up, like, oh, the guy who beat Canelo, you know, and then like they'll put you up against like one of their other guys, like Charlo or I don't know, fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. You got to
not that they're not. Yeah, that was a bad example because it's two different.
No, I'll
No,
tell you
that-
though, when Andy Ruiz won them fucking titles off Joshua, you know, a lot of people were like chomping at the bit. Hey, I want to get Wilder in there with him. We gotta get AJ in there with him. We gotta get Fury in there with him. Like everybody was kind of in that little lottery, even though I think they had the rematch clause. But everybody was like, "Oh man, if we could just get Wilder in there with him, he could take the belts off that little fucking fat boy." Like, you know what I mean? It didn't look so hard to get
Yeah.
those belts no more.
Oh no.
Yo, and you know, you reminded me of too. One of my favorite quote on BDA, probably my top 5. This is a while ago. It's a vintage quote. It was after Spence had beat Lamont Peterson, right around that time, and Recognize was saying they were talking about what would Spence's next fight be, and Recognize said, "Oh man, they're gonna set him up with some fucking no, they'll probably put him in there with Andre Berto." And they'll try to sell the fight saying, the last man to go the distance with Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Oh, my God. Like, that's so, so true.
And people believe it too. You know what I mean? Like,
It's true. You ain't got to believe it. It's true. But yeah, I know they believe the hype.
no, I mean, like the Floyd fans, they believe the hype.
He went the distance. Floyd could have stopped him at any moment, but he.
I don't know. I hate how people say that about Floyd too. No, he's just carrying him. He's just carrying him. It's like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I really believe that. The guy's not invincible, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, he can lose a round or two, you know. It's not like he never loses a round.
What do you think about? Sorry, I'm yawning. What do you think of because I got a couple friends that they talk about this Floyd fight a lot, the one against Mosley. And they say, oh, Mosley lightened up on him halfway through the fight or something like that. And I'm like,
I don't know. He was rocking him, though.
Yeah, the first few rounds he was rocking him.
Unless he just got tired.
Okay.
It's an old one. My memory doesn't remember it too much, but I just remember the highlights of Mosley rocking fucking Floyd.
Yeah, right. I think that was like an almost knockdown, right? Did his glove scrape or something?
Yeah, I would say it was a knockdown, but they didn't rule it one.
Of course.
And then I don't know. I think it was like a split decision or something, dude. I don't know if like it was a close win or something like that.
Yeah, it was one of those ones.
One of those controversial Floyd wins. But no, like we're delusional, bro.
Yeah.
What are we talking about? Floyd's the greatest.
Yeah, it's fucking. It's weird. Boxing is a tough sport. Mark said it recently about his passion for boxing is dying because just the opinion culture. No matter like what you say, people just give you shit like, oh, you're a hater, or oh, you're fucking a fanboy, or like, you know what I mean? Like to be a boxing commentator like on YouTube and like have an opinion, put it out there, like people give you shit like no matter what you say.
Yeah, but then again, it kind of is what makes it a little bit fun. Because football fans are that way.
Yeah.
Every football team thinks like they're gonna win this year. Oakland Raider fans, trust me, bro, they're like the worst, dude. The Cowboy fans are like that. They think every year every other team is whack, and if you tell them that, oh, you criticize their quarterback or something about their team, they're like, you don't know shit. You know, your team ain't shit. Eagles suck. But like in the end of the year, like we all find out who the champion is.
Hmm.
But a lot of them will talk a lot of shit, and some of their teams don't even make playoffs. You know,
Exactly.
like yeah, you're right. It's a lot of opinions, but it's kind of what makes it fun because when it's game day, that's like one side is going to be right, one side's going to be wrong.
Yeah, you need to have someone to be a rival against. It's true. An example I use is like as a hockey fan, like I like the Boston Bruins and the Montreal Canadiens. That's our fucking big rival. And this one guy on the team, PK Subban, we fucking hated his guts. Black dude too, so like you feel a little bit like racist, like hating like a black hockey player, especially being he's a hockey player. But he was just an asshole. Like fuck that, he's just an asshole. We hated him. He got traded away to the other conference, like all the way to the West Coast. So we only like see him twice a year now. You kind of miss him. You know, you hate his guts when he's around, and you play him 6 times a year. And now he's gone. It's like, I wish he was
Yeah,
here.
it might. Yeah, the games might not be as intense.
Exactly. Damn, dude, what are you, a bird keeper or something? You got a lot of.
I got my bird in the room. My bed.
He's
getting excited.
It's all good.
He gets excited in the middle of the day. Starts getting all fucking crazy.
How big is he?
Just like tiny, dude.
Okay.
Like fits in the palm of my hand. It's like a little parakeet.
Oh, okay. I'm talking to this girl who got a parakeet.
He's fucking loud though, bro. You can hear him outside. Oh, yeah. I'm in the room with him, dude. He gets a little rowdy sometimes. That's why I got to go outside sometimes to do lives. Either this fool's gonna make noise. My siblings that I live with, they get all loud. My lady gets mad if I make noise. So I got to go outside.
All that fucking noise all the time. Man, the girl I'm talking to, she trained her bird to roll over like a dog.
Oh, that's sick, dude. Like, yeah, I adopted mine, dude. And if they didn't grow up with you, like, they don't really trust you a lot.
Oh, okay.
But this fool, he doesn't let me like hold him or nothing.
Huh.
But he's cool with me. Like, he lets me feed him. And he'll fly around my room and shit. But like, he won't let me touch him. You know what I mean? He doesn't trust me or something.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's like I was hanging out with her, and I ain't really been a bird person, so to say. Not that I don't like them, but I've never been around them too much. But when I start asking her, like, are they dumb? And she's like, no, they're not dumb at all. And like she starts explaining this shit, and I'm kind of picking up the bird's personality a little bit. You know, I start seeing because they're not like dogs. Like dogs, like as a human, you could look at a dog and then like it kind of conveys an emotion. Like people could communicate with dogs a lot easier than like a person to a bird. You know what I mean? Birds are kind of like reptiles.
Well, just like cats.
Lizards kind of. Cats, yeah, but
like dogs are all about emotion. Like everything is emotional with dogs. It's all feelings with those things. So that's why they communicate with us well, because humans can express a lot of their communications through their facial expressions and stuff. Yeah. And so dogs pick up on that, not necessarily our tone of voice, but they pick up your facial expression a lot. And then like with dogs, like they have a lot of anxiety and shit. Mm-hmm. So kind of like, I don't know, they like rely on humans to calm them down. Where like a cat will like just, they don't really need too much of your attention, like to ease their feelings and shit like that. You know how dogs get lonely and shit?
Yeah. Because you see like wolves. Wolves hang out in packs, where you see like tigers and lions is different. But tigers, for example, they hunt by themselves. Like cats seem to be more like solitude, not pack creatures. Aside from lions.
Yeah, they do like to. They sort of come back to their little pack, and they're kind of sorry about he's being loud. They're kind of affectionate and stuff like that when they want to be, though. But you know what I mean. They don't really show when they need it either. Like you just kind of like have to test them out. Like sometimes you go up to a cat, and then like the cat will kind of like be like, "Get the fuck away from me," And then like another minute, like they'll be like all purring and wanting you to pet them. So.
Yeah, and then in the middle of you petting them, once they're done with you, all right, we're done. And just bite you.
Yeah, and sometimes they bite you. Yeah, I know what you're saying, dude. It's weird. I have a cat like that. Like you rub its belly and everything, and pet its ears. It's all liking you, and all of a sudden it just scratches me and shit. It's like, what the fuck? Fuck, I thought you liked this shit. Like, what are you mad for? They're fucking weird. Yeah, they'll bite you, huh? Like the first 1 second you're playing with them, and then they're biting you, and they want you to leave them alone. They start walking away and shit.
Assholes. It's men and women, dude. Men and women are cats and dogs, right? Like a dog, you could beat the shit out of a dog and it'll still come and like sit by your side and like want to be your friend. Like it won't leave you. Like a cat, you yell at a cat once and it's gone. You'll never see it again. Like it hides in the closet from you for the rest of its life. It's like, fuck you. He yelled at me.
Kinda. They kind of get like that.
Man. That's bitches, man. Dudes.
And this bird,
like, I
don't know. I don't think birds know the difference, man. They're just kind of like, they're just living.
Yeah, they just kind of, I don't know. I'm not a bird owner, but they just kind of exist in their environment, it seems like.
Yeah, they're just like happy to be alive or something.
Their eyes though are soulless, man. They got soulless, blank, black marble eyes. That's the part that I don't think I like about them the most. They stare at you weird.
Sometimes, yeah, they kind of just stare at you and shit.
I see on YouTube, I watch this guy who has a pet toucan, and the toucan is fucking weird. And like he explains the toucan psychology because that's like even, like they're fucking even weird for birds. Like they're like really neurotic and like kind of have like OCD and shit. Like I don't know. I got to watch his videos again. It's been a long time, but he was explaining one day. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna put this thing on the table over here, and she's just gonna throw a fit and like keep knocking it off. Like she just doesn't want anything on this table for some reason. Just weird.
Yeah, you know Young God?
Young God. Oh, yeah, I know.
He has like a parrot.
Okay.
Sometimes he talks about his parrot. He's got like a big ass parrot, dude.
Does the parrot talk about him?
I don't know if it talks. I don't think he taught it to talk, but it makes like loud noises and shit. I've heard it in the background before.
Yeah, there comes a size. Like a little parakeet, like that's manageable. You know, but some of these big fucking birds, like, ugh, like that's a little.
Even this little fucker's dirty, man. Fucking, he's a dirty ass little things, dude. Because they like fucking, they get their feathers every day. They pluck their own feathers.
Yeah.
And that shit gets all over the place. And then they eat their bird seed, but like all the little clippings from the seeds.
Yeah.
Like that shit gets all over the place. They shit all over the place. You have to clean all that shit.
Man, yeah.
Kind of a pain in the ass.
I was watching the girl's fucking bird eat, and it was just making me disgusted. It was just like, just crunching.
I know they just eat like fucking eat, huh?
It just falls the fuck out of their mouth. Yeah, like it's.
Yeah, and it flies everywhere. Yeah.
They don't have no hands or nothing. You know, hold on to their food like, or they're not like.
Right. They don't have forks or nothing.
Yeah, they're always up on something too when they're eating. They're like upright. They're not like leaning down, like, you know, putting his face in a bowl and eating out of the bowl. It's just like if I walked around with like a fucking face full of French fries and
then they just fall everywhere.
Yeah, I don't even react to stop it. Just
and then you take a shit while you're eating too. And just drop one while you're grubbing down.
And then jump at you. Like jump at you and on you. Like from across
and then just start flapping your wings and screaming.
That shit makes me nervous too. All of a sudden you hear that.
My cat freaks out, or I mean, my bird freaks out when the cat comes in.
Oh God, I would imagine so.
Cat just stares at him though, but then like he just starts flapping his wings all crazy, and he's like, get the fuck out of here.
God damn. Yeah, I got a fish. That's all I got.
Oh, nice.
I got the beta. What were you gonna say?
Oh, I have to jump in the shower because I gotta meet with my girlfriend in about an hour, so I wanted to jump on and say hi for a minute.
Hey, thanks, man.
Because I saw you were on.
Yeah, helping me get through an hour. All right, I might leave this one up to let people listen to it. And,
yeah, dude, you said some good stuff.
Word. Thank you, man. Thank you. So, yeah, keep an eye open. We'll do it next time.
Alrighty, dude. I'll stay in touch.
All right, bro. Have a good day.
All right, later.